Hey guys, it is Greg. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I wanted to do this update on this video. It's not so much going to be about Bitcoin, but I think I want to make sure that my followers, that I reiterate to my followers that the importance of some of these other charts is going to be vitally important for the direction of some risk-on assets, whether it's S&P 500, Bitcoin, particularly Bitcoin, into the future, and the possibility of Bitcoin going up to make that fifth wave move. There is some evidence, in my opinion, that I'm going to show you that is looking somewhat promising. I would say don't get your hopes up too much, but it's going to work. I have right now the United States inflation rate, the year-over-year inflation rate on the weekly chart, and it's sitting right there about looks like 8.29%. And the thing is this needs to start trending down is what we want to see. We want to see that come down, guys. And that's what the Federal Reserve is trying to do by raising interest rates. And what they do when they raise interest rates is they're decreasing demand for the for everything that's out there, because it costs more to, if you don't have cheap money anymore, the interest rates go up. So you can't buy as many houses. You can't buy, you get loans for other things to buy stuff. So they decrease the demand. It's basically how it works on a simplistic looking at it from an easy point of view. Now, this right here, guys, in my opinion, is going to be one of the most important charts that is going to determine likely the future and direction of a lot of assets here in the near future. I think it's going to be the oil chart, guys. And it is looking pretty good because it's got some negative divergence coming up. I think third wave peak there. And I think that the oil is in a fifth wave move. So there's negative divergence right there, as you can see. Boom. I'll put a trend line on it. So you can see it should come up just like that. And then it'll be like that on the weekly chart. It'll pop up and it'll be able to do a correction. How significant a correction? Don't know yet, but this is going to be really, really important here in the future. If this keeps trending up, so they say it extends and oil gets hot again and extends like that and keeps going up, that's not going to be good. If it just keeps trending up like that, guys, right here, okay? You're going to want, this is going to be important to see this, okay? The DXY, again, the boring DXY chart that nobody wants to hear about. They just want to know, how can I make money? This is not 100% correlation. Let you guys know there's a little bit of correlation with the DXY and Bitcoin. It's not 100%, but typically if the DXY is trending a little bit down, but typically if the DXY is trending down, guys, then Bitcoin won't have as much as a headwind. And there's bearish divergence forming on the DXY. So the DXY is forming a topping pattern, as you can see. Bearish divergence, same thing. Another important chart. I know these are boring charts today, guys, but these charts are very, very important to understand a little bit for the rest of the assets. And there's other charts you can look at too. But they're the charts are very, very important to check out. Now, the 10-year treasuries too is coming up onto a topping pattern with the weekly and going to be forming bearish divergence again. So there could be something significant here to help other risk-on assets like Bitcoin, okay? So at the end of the day, what am I trying to paint here? There's a potential if these other charts, the oil, the DXY, the 10-year treasury, if they are forming a topping pattern, okay, they're forming a topping pattern or bearish divergence, negative divergence, whatever you want to call it, there's a possibility right now Bitcoin could be forming a bottom. Now, is Bitcoin down here could be forming a bottom? It could be. It could dip down more or wick down even more and be forming this area in a bottom. As long as those other charts don't erase their divergence, okay? If they do erase that divergence, so what do I mean by erasing divergence? What can happen if oil gets really hot and here's a third wave peak, and it's making a fourth, it could shoot up and erase that divergence. So what happens is your third wave extends. So now it'll be there and it'll keep going up. That can't happen, just to let you guys know. But if it doesn't do that, it doesn't erase the divergence or the negative divergence, then this could be forming a bottom. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's really, really important right now to be paying attention to those, not only to the cryptocurrency market. I just think with those where they are right now, with them trending up, you're not going to see much of anything going on in these markets right now. That's what I'm saying. But it's looking promising. If those charts are holding those negative divergence and do come down, then Bitcoin has a chance to form a bottom and then go back up. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.